another tanker, another seizure, and the clock on diplomacy is ticking down. The United States Navy has struck again, boarding and seizing an Iran-linked oil tanker deep in the Indian Ocean. The vessel, identified as the MT Tifani, was intercepted in international waters, far from the usual flashpoints of the Persian Gulf. A bold signal, Washington's crackdown on Iran's shadow oil network is going global. According to the Pentagon, the operation was a right-of-visit maritime interdiction, carried out without resistance. The tanker, capable of carrying nearly 2 million barrels of crude, was boarded overnight on April 21st. Tracking data places it between Sri Lanka and Indonesia at the time of interception. The ship, linked to Iran's so-called Dark Fleet, has been under US sanctions for alleged involvement in covert ship-to-ship oil transfers, a system designed to bypass restrictions and keep Iranian oil flowing to global markets. But now that system is under direct pressure, and this is not an isolated move. Just days earlier, the US seized another vessel, the MV Tuska, near the Strait of Hormuz. In that case, a US destroyer opened fire, disabling the ship before Marines boarded it. 2 seizures, 2 theatres, 1 message. The United States is expanding its reach, and the timing couldn't be more critical. The fragile ceasefire between Washington and Tehran is set to expire on April 22nd. And tensions are already rising. President Donald Trump has warned that if no deal is reached, military action, including renewed bombing, could follow. Iran, meanwhile, has condemned the seizures as piracy, calling them violations of the ceasefire. The standoff is now entering a decisive phase. Even as operations continue at sea, diplomacy is scrambling to keep up. A new round of talks is expected in Islamabad, Pakistan. The US delegation, led by Vice President J.D. Vance, along with envoy Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, is preparing to arrive. On the Iranian side, Parliamentary Speaker Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf is expected to lead the delegation. But uncertainty clouds the process. Iranian officials have denied that any team has departed, accusing Washington of making excessive demands and breaching the truce. Security has been tightened in Islamabad as mediators prepare for high-stakes negotiations. The seizure of the Tifani shows that the US is willing to act far beyond traditional zones of conflict. It's a strategy of pressure, global, coordinated, and escalating. But whether it brings Iran to the table or pushes the region closer to conflict remains to be seen.
Subscribe to One India and never miss an update. Download the One India app now.